Hey, look, it's another episode.
Oh god, not one of these again.
Yeah, one more. And then after this, another one.
Oh shit.
Yo, finally, a villager doing actual villager things. Not the head blow off part, but yeah. You know, they say that. Hold on, can we check out that toilet? How is that civilized?
That
That has
not been cleaned.
No. However, there is a roll of toilet paper there.
Why is there a roll of
Wait,
toilet paper
yeah, there's
for a fucking urinal?
Oh, you know what? They're all actually elementary schoolers. I knew kids who did that.
What?
Yeah.
Ugh.
You're never so bored you just went to the hallway, went to the restroom, and just shit in the urinal?
No.
You had your buddy keep lookout?
Nope.
Yeah, that's weird. Probably not a lot of people did that.
I remember one time Jeremy went up to my dad while we were in the middle of a McDonald's checkout line.
Okay.
And he's like, hey Matthew? My dad's like, yeah.
Man just says, hey Matthew to your dad.
He goes, you think anybody's ever taken a shit in a urinal here? It just looks at him and goes, you're a fucking idiot.
Well, I mean, it's a fair question.
Man belted it out like super loud. In the middle
just
of
like
the
shouted
McDonald's.
it?
Yeah.
All the employees just kind of glance.
You see what I found?
Alright, first off, you don't just put an egg in the oven.
I do.
Also, that egg's probably bad. You have no idea how long it's been in there.
No,
Don't.
man. No, that's good. We'll just...
I was about to be like, please do not eat the egg that you just found laying in an
No,
oven.
I've got full health, man. Why would I eat it?
Why would you eat it if you didn't have full health? You probably get lower health.
This part.
Yeah, is it bad? Hey, it's another one of those guys.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm sorry, dude. I play so many shooters. I instinctively pull the L button.
That was the biggest panic. He wasn't done being on fire. Hit him with a fish. Isn't that better to just save for mobs? Also, do you do increased damage for hitting him in the head?
Yeah.
Okay. Man stuttered. You know, he can take a lot of shots.
Yeah. You really can.
Probably way more than he should realistically be able to. Oh man, can you crit these dudes?
The pistol can't.
But the other guns can. Or at least the shotgun can, I guess?
No, the shotgun just does a shit ton of damage.
Sure. That's just, man, that's rough.
So that's the window that the chief jumped out of.
Okay.
Where we saw the Ada.
Yeah. So he, I don't know, do you think he ran... Okay, they couldn't have gone over there, though, because, like, why would they just be standing there if they were, like, chasing Ada? Right?
Because it's a fucking game.
I still don't understand why you have to take away, like, the realm of believability.
I mean...
And then make the argument, it's a game. Like, that's such a cop-out.
She had a grappling hook. Maybe she just went a different way. Why can't I go through the woods? I don't know.
How are you gonna have corridors outside of a building? Ooh. Hey.
Fine, I'll just shoot you in the fucking
That's
leg.
so cheap. I can't believe you're punishing these enemies for actually being smart. Well, okay. Maybe not... Smart's the wrong word. For attempting to change it up a bit.
Ooh, red herb.
Also, there's a ton of just random-ass herbs in all these, like, abandoned shacks. Which, by the way, can we discuss the fact that there's just shacks in the middle of nowhere? Like, they're not connected or near houses. They're just there. Like, by the side of the road. You'd think, like, somebody's house would be on the side of the road, and the shack would be, like, further up, right?
I suppose so, yeah.
You just don't give a shit, do you?
No, I mean... I just feel like you're being critical.
Oh, I'm being critical of a
Well,
game?
you're being overly critical, I guess.
You're right. I shouldn't expect my realm of disbelief to be knocked away like that.
No, I mean...
I'm sorry. Here, I'm sorry, Brandon.
No, but I mean, I think it's a serious thing, because you talk about things like this when this game was fucking revolutionary. But it's like the same thing with Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time or something.
Don't talk shit. You'll get in trouble.
But no, seriously, I mean, that game obviously has flaws, and then people always say it's a fucking masterpiece, and it's like, you're right, for the time it came out, it was fucking fantastic, but now...
Sure, I mean...
I play that game and I just get highly frustrated.
Okay, I mean, I'll give you that. It's a little rough, like, by today's standards, absolutely. But I mean, once again, I still think it's fair to judge for the time that the game came out. And I think this is still... Man, that dude staggered when you shot her head at me. Yo, the double shot! That was nice.
Yo, that's a full magazine, all headshots.
That's
Can I just say?
That's pretty good work. Alright, so we talked about being conservative, like with your ammo a little while ago. And this is purely just a question. I am by no means insulting the way you're playing.
Uh-huh.
By about, like, the second or third to last person there, why not just switch to the pistol? Because you do have a ton of pistol ammo.
You're right.
Like, this is purely just a question.
I have a lot of pistol ammo, but I'm also going to burn a shit ton of pistol ammo when I can just do headshots, which are sublime.
Okay, so you'd rather just use a single shot instead of using more pistol ammo. Okay, I mean, that's fine.
I mean, I'd like to use a knife, but...
Obviously, when you have a group of enemies, it's not, that possible. So I get you.
He did.
Yeah, he's... After that kind of fall? Oh. Never mind, but 3 shots to the ass, good to go.
He deserved it.
Yeah.
But no, going back to the critical thing, like, I feel like a lot of games right now... Well, especially because we have such a high density of games.
Okay.
Yeah, chicken egg. Is it a golden chicken egg? I feel like it's really easy to be critical, but you have games like this, or games like Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, once again, I know I bring that up, but that's the one that I always hear a lot of love for, and I personally don't have a lot of love for, because I didn't play it a lot as a kid.
Okay.
Same with Mario 64.
Sure.
Games of that nature. Am I backtracking? Yes. It kind of frustrates me because now we have all these new games and they're able to do all these new things, and you take some of that shit for granted.
Mm-hmm.
And
you take some of the things that are now introduced into modern games that weren't available or done in
well,
older
just things that
titles.
modern games can do that a game like this couldn't do, right? So Ada and the Chief ran off, and then now they're villagers, and it's
Sure.
like...
And by the way, save point right inside of the church. Something must be about to go down.
Actually, no. We're good for a bit.
Why would there be a save point here?
It's because we just went through the village again, and...
Oh, okay.
But, I don't know, I feel like it's almost... I feel like it's fine to be critical. I'm not saying you can never be critical. Matter of fact, I think it's only good to be critical. But I feel like some of the things that certain people take umbrage with are somewhat ridiculous nowadays.
Okay.
I mean, do you feel the same way, or am I just talking out of my ass?
I mean, I do not feel like it is a bad idea at all to make a complaint about a title, especially when it already has so many good things going for it. Like, when I'm making complaints about, like, the world that Resident Evil is built here, right? Like, yeah, I'm saying, hey, why aren't there more, like, why don't these houses, like, make more sense? Why do these shacks, like, seem so out of place? But, really, how are you even going to show off the houses? Because they would be far up on the hills, or even if they were right next to it, like, it doesn't make sense. This is, for some reason, some really weird, like, awkwardly decrepit, but not entirely just, destroyed location. So... oh, it's the weapons trader.
Yeah.
Okay, there's got to be at one point where he just flashes you, right? Like, because there's no other reason to do it like that.
Only in a perfect world, Chris.
But anyway, so I think being critical is fine. I think sort of like when you tell somebody their flaw, you kind of also want to mention a good point, so you're not just like repeatedly hammering them down. Especially if you like the person well enough. So, like, while the things I'm saying I believe are relevant.
I don't remember if this attaches to anything.
Just hold on to it anyway. You don't need the money, do you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, I need the money.
Oh, okay.
Money will always be an issue. I'm just gonna hold on to it for now.
Yeah. But anyway, like, it's like, oh, I'm talking about the houses, but it has no effect on gameplay. So it's really not even that big of a deal, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I think it's fine to have these complaints. I think it's absolutely fine to say that I would prefer something to be different or something to change, but, regardless of all of that, it doesn't affect the fact that it's a good game.
Okay, alright, I'll jive with that.
And honestly, like most of the complaints that I am seeing, aside from the fact that it's not quite tank controls, but there are still like moderate issues with like movement. It's all just quality of life stuff that doesn't directly affect your ability to enjoy like the gameplay. And it's probably also the fact that I'm just hypercritical of environments. I personally enjoy being able to be within the realm of believability when I'm playing a game. And not to say like, oh, everything has to make like real sense with the real physics of the world and all that kind of jazz, but more just along the lines of, here's the world that the game has presented to me, and whether or not it's directly like
comparable.
What's the word? Yeah, comparable. Like, it's okay if I'm playing like Mario like Galaxy, right? Okay, like obviously, if this was the real world, this wouldn't be possible. But because of the world that Mario Galaxy builds for me, I can say that I would prefer it to stay within like what it builds.
Forgot it did that.
Or at least give me a reason to believe it. What's up?
Sure. 1 second. Alright.
Can you not like flip it?
No. It's dumb. Don't even worry about it.
Okay.
It's a me thing.
All right.
It's the stock on the gun, so I like to put it at the actual deck.
Just to be entirely clear, we spent maybe a minute of you moving around this inventory so you could put it on the back of the gun, and it would work wherever it is in the menu or in the storage.
Yeah, I need to make sure it's actually still combined. Yeah, it is.
Well, I'm glad that's taken care of.
Look, man,
it gave us some time to talk. And honestly, my good pal, if I could have more time to talk with you, I'd be so happy.
Don't fucking patronize me.
Don't touch my leg like that. We're not that close.
We're pretty close. We're on the same couch.
Whew, man, mistakes are being made.
Where is...
So that was kind of weird. Like that building looked really large, and it had like 2 rooms and like obviously like a secret basement.
Yeah.
I just thought that was kind of weird. I hope you picked that up, by the way.
I think it's fine. It's just rifling.
Oh, it's just gonna push you forward. Well, I thought it might like move you to like the area. Okay, so if I remember right, the definitive version of this is the Wii version, right?
I would say it's a PS2 version. I'm sure some people would argue otherwise.
Okay, and then what copy of Resident Evil 4 is this? Like, I know we're playing it on the 360, but it didn't come out on the 360, right? So it's a port.
This is the PS2 version.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering if.
God damn.
I was just wondering if there was. I was wondering if there was weapon swapping in one of the later versions of the game.
No, that's just one of the things is like, you have to be very comfortable with what weapon you're using, and it also adds a level of tension of when you... Alright, so now I'm in the inventory. What am I going to use,
Yeah, sure. Like, it gives you a chance to look at your disposable items instead of just swapping in front of the enemy.
I mean,
I got you.
Definitely it is almost a cheat in a way, because you can stop time with it.
I mean, sure, but you'd also be able to just pause in most games anyway.
Sure, but you also build up the tension because,
oh boy, the moment I let go of this menu, I'm back in the fight. With it. Yeah, but we played 5 together a good while ago, not on the channel, but together. Were you able to swap guns on the fly in 5?
So in 5, you only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 9 inventory slots. And you can swap on the fly.
Okay.
But you also lose inventory.
Yeah, you have less inventory. I mean, I wouldn't really consider that a trade-off as a thing. Like, I mean, maybe it is. But I just didn't know if that was a thing or not. I couldn't remember. I was going to say, I heard him too.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's dynamite, man.
Move. Oh, there's another medallion, by the way.
Yeah.
I do like that they seem to be stuck inside of, like, the larger...
Holy shit!
That dude has a death wish!
Dumbass!
These villagers just don't care.
Alright. Well, when you're part of the Illuminati, Chris...
Tell me more. Because I'm not informed. Oh, are you?
So...
I
want to shoot the bell, but I'm not going to.
Does that bring them all to you?
It actually releases more enemies.
How is that good?
Farm items.
I guess so. You're gonna lower your ammo count, though. Unless they drop ammo, but these guys don't use guns. You know, that's actually kind of funny. They have much more dynamite than they have, actual weapons. Or actual ranged weapons, I suppose.
Well, you keep that thought alive.
Uh-huh.
Because that definitely changes later.
Oh, okay. Well, we're talking currently, right now. You did not just kick that dude's head off.
And on the next episode...
Are you gonna get that blue medallion up there on the next episode?
Where?
It's up to, okay,
Where?
so hold on, go up a little. Go up
Where?
a little. No,
Where is
go up a little bit.
Where is it?
It's.
Where is it?
I think.
Where is it?
If you look closely,